Hey, James Eager here. Welcome to the second video in this series called Getting Your Hands Moving for the bass guitar. Thank you so much for all your comments. I really do appreciate it. It's been absolutely fascinating finding out how you're getting on, what you're struggling with. So thank you so much. It really does mean a lot. So often in music, there are really great ideas just sitting right under our noses that we can implement really easily, which just add lots of spice and variety and interest to our playing. I've seen this so many times with this particular one with my students that when this is shown to them, it unlocks so many more possibilities in their playing. I call this the left hand groove hack because what it does is it can add lots of groove to your playing once you have this in. So what I am actually talking about is a really quite simple idea called note length. Okay, there are two basic note lengths that we can do with our left hand. Okay, so that is long like that, but we could just release our finger like that and get it to be short. So long, short. So just try that on your basses, okay, and see the difference. There are infinite variables on how the long note is, if you see what I mean. So you can experiment that more with time, but as time goes on. But what I want to show you now is what effect this can have on our bass playing. Okay, this is the really cool thing. So I'm going to take this sort of classic kind of disco-y, poppy rock bass line. Okay, what I want you to do is listen to the D there and the A there. Okay, I'm going to play them short and then I'm going to play them long, and then you'll start to hear the difference. So this is short. Now I'm going to play them long. And can you hear they have slightly different flavors to them? We could even do long short. Okay, where we're making variety in the length of those notes too. So that is the basic idea. Okay, so it's all about controlling note length with our left hand technique. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to give you a new riff, okay, which we can learn today. But what it's going to do is use the backing track that we used in the first video in this series. So do check out video 1 and look back at the riffs there, because everything we're going to talk about here can be applied to those riffs. But first of all, before we actually get playing, I just want to talk to you a little bit about why this is so important. Okay, this is what gives our playing spice and variety. Okay, it's often said that music is a language. Okay, so when we're talking to each other, sometimes we'll speed up, sometimes we'll slow down, sometimes we're taught high, sometimes we're taught low, depending on what emphasis we give. We want to give our conversation or our words, whether we're happy, we're sad, we're angry, whether we're talking to a child, for instance. Okay, you're going to speak in a different tone of voice. The same goes with our bass playing, and I'm sure you've met somebody over the years which really bores you. The chances are they talk in a monotone like that, and it's really dull and boring. Okay, so that is because that happens and you start to switch off and become disinterested because there's not enough variety in there. And the same goes with our musical playing, okay? And so we've got lots of different tools kind of in our arsenal which we can use to create this variety. And note length is one of those, along with, I don't know, dynamics, phrasing, volume, all that kind of stuff. So we're going to take this and I'm going to show you a new bass line which is going to be on the PDF music which you can download, okay? And it goes like this. So we're going to take it, it's in C again, so fret 7 on the E string, and it's just a 1 bar groove with double notes, so 2, okay? Like 2 notes like that, and then we're going to go to the octave. So 1, 2, 3, 4, okay? And then 2 notes on the flat 7, which is a B flat, okay? Okay, add the last note in, okay, which is a G on the A string. So we put this together. Okay, so I want to demonstrate you first of all playing this long and then playing it short too. So this is long, where all the notes flow into each other. Okay, we're going to play it short now, okay? Or staccato is another word, in Italian expression you might hear for it. And all I'm doing is releasing the note once I played it with my left hand. Okay? Alright, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the same backing track as last time. Okay, I've got it queued up here. And I'm going to play the first chorus, the first 12 bars of the blues, okay, with long, and then I'm going to play the second with short, okay? So here goes. 1, 2, long. Back to the C, goes to the G, now we're going to go short. Okay, now you should be able to hear there are two distinct sounds to that one, okay? So they're the long version and the short version, which have just a very different feel to them, okay? Now, there is another couple of variations which I'm going to show you where things get a little bit harder, okay? This is where on these double notes, we can actually mix up whether we're playing long short or short long. So we're going to go, I'm going to do short long because that's probably the most obvious one that we play in music, okay? So. Okay, that's on one note, so I'm going to now put that into the riff. Now compare that to the original, just long. Okay, so you can see how when you put that varied note lengths, it just has so much more groove to it, okay? The other, which is a lot more tricky, I find for some reason, is to do it the other way round, which is long short, okay? So, which is... Okay, I'm going to demonstrate you the short long version of this, okay, so you can hear that on the first chorus, and then I'm going to mess around with it a little bit on the second chorus so you can hear me mixing these ideas up a little bit, okay, of different note lengths, okay? So let's go for that once more. So short long. So long. Okay, now I'm going to go short. Okay, now we go long. So you can see now that we're starting to get some groove into that one, and we can use this to vary our playing. It's worth practicing them all individually so we can get real control over what we're doing there. Okay, so remember the 3 riffs that I taught you back in the first lesson? Okay, so go back and try these ideas. So, I mean, you could... So you now got lots of more spice and variety and interest, and this is one really simple way of getting excitement and interest into your playing, which really doesn't take a lot of work. It's more of a kind of a mental thing of when you're playing going, oh, should I play this long, should I play this short, rather than just playing it all the same. So you've now got a bunch of choices that you can very easily sort of superimpose onto your bass lines. Okay, so that is the left hand groove hack, which is a way of using your technique to put more groove into your playing. So guys, I know we moved quite quickly through all of that stuff, and well done. Please do jump on the website and grab the PDF music which goes with this, and the backing track as well. So we've covered some interesting stuff here. These ideas really are the core principles of really good bass guitar technique. So I mean, regardless of what style, you could be playing jazz, you could be playing funk, you could be playing thrash metal, you could be playing reggae, you could even be playing classical music on the bass guitar. It doesn't matter. These are really the building blocks of being a rock solid and proficient bass player. So I can't express how important it is to look back at all the bass lines that you know and start to find some really great technique exercises in there. So video 3 will be with us in another couple of days, and we're going to dig into some really good stuff in there, which is going to tie everything together and wrap it all up for you guys. So please do leave a comment below the video. I love hearing what you guys, how you guys are getting on. It's really good to hear what you're struggling with, and how I can help you with that. I love just reading your comments generally, so please do leave a comment below. That's it for now. Well done for making it through the lesson, and I will see you next time. Cheers for now.